When we think of prominent global cities, we associate sounds to them. New York, London, Tokyo, Rio, your predisposed recollection is probably a certain space and a sound associated to it. And everyone's recollection can be subjective. It can be unique, but we always arrive at a common underline. And that underline is the sound of the city. Being based in a city that is unique, a metropolis generated by first-of-its-kind formula. It's fast-grown and it is young. And one of the most potent traits is that it is transient and it is incredibly diverse. A city with symptoms like that makes for the mad potential for unprecedented morphosis of things. Everything, from the context, the content, the sound, it's all in the process of formation. And I think that's kind of where I fit in. You see, I spend my days designing for the city and then writing and singing about how I move through those spaces or what I've experienced in them. My spoken word pieces become my music, and it's predominantly neo-soul in nature, and such being the crux of that genre, it is like the culmination of things. You see, I create to tell my story. I create for release. And the combination of that, I think, will somehow create reflections of how I navigate in this city and how I'm inspired by the dynamic of people in it. My process of creation is incredibly fragmented. It kicks off with creative epiphany. Something catches me and then I kind of need to scribble it down. I like to let it ferment, marinate, and then I return to it and allow it to expand. These epiphanies usually hit me in crowded spaces. I feel like they're allowed to untangle better. I can hear myself, and then I can play. This is probably why I do most of my writing and harmonizing in my car or in a quiet space in the city. It's like the chicken versus the egg with me. Sometimes it starts off with a melody that I catch in my head that I need to record. Sometimes it's a few bars that I write down and create a melody for. But like any process, it needs framing. And that either happens in my notorious sketchbook or in my phone. I need to be mobile. I need to be moving. Everything is dynamic, much like the city I reside in.
Who you frontin' on with that fake energy? Shit, I see ya.